check on in with my people. And make sure you like, you share, you subscribe. Because the party don't start till my chat check in. My chat be rocking. My chat be lit. My up in there, be. What it do, chat? Big salute to all my support goon, support squad. Big salute to all my big angels. And big salute to all the righteous revolutionaries. Go, righteous revolutionaries, let's go. In Palestine, let's hope God free us all. And big salute to everybody tuning in, tapping in. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe button as y'all coming on in. Come on, interact, engage with me in the chat. Yeah, hit that subscribe button. You come in here disrupting my chat. You ain't even no subscriber. We ain't down with that. Nah, we ain't down with that. Duck D's. Big salute, Duck D's. Big salute to your family. Big gas, man. Big salute, big gas, man. Oh, man, I'm at the shop talking to y'all, Duck D's. Shit, what we on, big gas, man? We on talking about will war or a conflict with Iran affect the global economy? Yeah. Yeah, it'll affect the global economy because Iran is in a strategic location and all the gas and oil and natural gas that we pump, they could block all that off from Europe and America. Yeah, it'll affect the whole global economy, but the rest of us will keep on moving. Africa will keep on moving. Russia and China keep on moving. But America and Europe will definitely be messed up. America, the prices will be just through the roof. Yeah, prices will be through the roof. Gas prices might be $20 a gallon, $30 a gallon, $100 a gallon. Oh yeah, well, Sophia, yeah, you gotta stay sane and grounded, but you got to pray up to stay up. You see all these people look like they losing their mind on the internet. I think a lot of that got to do with a lot of people know they're trapped and know that their lives, they starting to realize that their lives is in somebody else's hands that they can't even control. I think people are waking up and starting to realize that they are truly still slaves. Just comfortable slaves. Like I say, mental slavery. Doug D's, all right, Doug D's. Shit, if you decide to come back, shit, if you got something you want to talk about, Doug D's. I mean, this just the, the topic I'm starting out with. But shit, go get that bag, Doug D's, and handle that business. Blessings on your day, Doug D's. Big blessings to you, family. Big blessings to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in. Yeah, big blessings to everybody that's tuning in, tapping in. Yeah, we got to pray up to stay up, man. Only way we gonna stay up is to pray up. That's the only way. Only way we gonna stay up, y'all. We gotta stay prayed up. But main topic of the day gonna be geopolitics. This is world economics. It's gonna take both. Sophie space. Yeah, it's gonna take both. If your spirit ain't right, your mental ain't gonna be right. Remember, everything goes together. As soon as you think you can separate things, that's when you mess up. Everything goes together. The mental goes with the physical, goes with the spiritual. Yeah, it all go together. Oh, Duck D's. Hey, I was trying to figure out I thought I didn't exactly know what you meant. Duck D's. But yeah, people's minds is running crazy, man. Yeah, I see it all on the internet. Confusion. Man, it's wild, man. One thing I've noticed that has changed up is a lot of the foodies, the people that do videos about food, they done stepped their game up a lot. People must have been listening to me. Nah, Sophie, it ain't fear mongering. It's happening in front of your face in real time. It ain't fear mongering. It's just what's happening. Gusto Sports, big salute, Gusto. Yeah, it's part of the plan, Gusto. That he said, can I explain how the spiritual, mental, and physical complement each other and go together? It's like it's like the perfect meal, Duck D's. You know, it's like the perfect meal. You know, you separate one thing, you're gonna be like, man, something missing, something missing. But they all, you can't be in the spiritual realm if you're not physical. You know, the mental part is your mind got to be able to handle the physical and the spiritual realms. Because if your mental is not there, people will call you crazy. So you got to have a strong mental. And physical, you got to stay prayed up. You got to keep your faith in God so you can have protection against the wicked spirits, the jinns and the men. So it all go together. You can't separate nothing. See, that's how the wicked powers that be, that's how they keep control. They want you to think, oh, the spiritual is separate from the physical. Nah, that's false, because all you gotta do is, like I said the other day, read the story of Enoch, read the story of Solomon. Spiritual and physical is one and the same. You know, as soon as you think that, oh, I'm on this side, the spirits can't touch me, that's when you start having problems in life. See, those are spirits that you can't see. See, once you believe in the seen and the unseen, there ain't no such thing as self-woke. Yeah, either you woke or you sleep. You got to go through experiences. You got to go through trials and tribulations. You got to see parables and examples to wake up, to make you realize, oh, man, I didn't know that could happen. I didn't think that could happen. Yeah, Sophie, you know, some people put their head in the sand because they want to hide from the negative things of the world. But you can't hide from it. Yeah, you can't hide from it. See, because negativity, it looks for the people that's hiding, that think they can hide. Yeah, you can't hide from the negative things going on in the world. You could try to, but it ain't gonna work. That's what you mean when people put their head in the sand. Oh man, that don't affect me. That just like I guarantee you, it's a lot of Americans that think whatever Trump do with Iran, it ain't gonna affect them. Or what happens in Africa, it don't affect America. You know, it's a lot of people with these thoughts. So yeah, you got people that put their head in the sand. It's a lot of people that's not worried about what's going on in the world, not realizing that it affects them too. Yeah, it affect them too. Well, I don't know, Sophie. In America, well, coming from America, I could say a lot of people in America, we used to pain. Yeah, pain don't necessarily affect too many Americans. I don't know where you from, Sophie, but where I'm from, we could handle pain a lot better than other people in the world. I think that's due to the wickedness of our environments. But yeah, people like to be comfortable in their bubbles. You right. People do like to be comfortable in their bubbles until somebody pop their bubble, bust their bubble. Yep. So you gotta guard, you gotta, that's why you gotta stay prayed up. You gotta have your relationship with God because man and one man's biggest mistake is thinking that they are self-sufficient without God. These are the people that have the most problems. The people that think they self-sufficient without God, these are the people you could look at in the world today and see them having the most problems. Yep. These are the people having the most problems. That's why the elders say, let go and let God. You let God be your refuge. Let God be your protector. Just because him and he don't talk to you like I talk to you, that don't mean he not there. And don't just talk to him when times is bad for you or when you sick or when you hurt. Thank him for the good things. Give all glory to God. Yeah, give all glory to God. Thank God for your tea you drink. Thank God for letting you have another day at the life of the people with the free will. Because this is like a test in life. God gives you free will to see what you're going to do with it. Is you going to do the right thing or is you going to do the bad thing? Push peace, push positivity, or are you going to push negativity? See, you got free will to do what you want to do, but it's the choices you make. Well, Sophie, that's the thing. Bad things always been around, been normalized. It's the choices that we make as people. Will you do the good things or will you do the bad things? It's just being good. I don't know which is more easy or more difficult, being good or being bad. I think being bad is more easier than being good, in my opinion. And sometimes being bad can be addicting and people like it. I think it's the environment we living in has made bad things normalized. Wickedness. Yeah, see, when your environment is ran by wicked individuals, yeah, wickedness will be normalized. Because that's the way they like to live. Especially when wickedness run the world. Yeah, you got to focus on before you can change the world. That's one thing that the elders told me in Africa. When they seen us, when we used to do our donations and all that, they used to say you got to make sure you straight before you can help anybody else. You can't help nobody and you need help. Yeah, you can't do that. You could try, but you'll make things more difficult on both ends. You'll make things more difficult for yourself. You might mess around and have regrets that you even tried to help somebody. So you got to make sure you straight before you can help other people. Yeah, you could do when you are blessed, you are supposed to, give something. But, as far as going above and beyond, and only thing you could do what you can do. That's it. Though you can't put yourself in a messed up situation by trying to help somebody else. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah, because we all need some sort of help. Yeah, it take to change the world, it take more than one person. Yeah, it take the collective. One person trying to change the world. Like Jesus, he had 12 disciples helping him. And all it took was one of them to sabotage everything he had going. Ain't it crazy how the American government wanna help the people, the descendants of the people that supposedly killed Jesus? If the story is correct. That's crazy, ain't it? See, a lot of the people don't when you start putting everything in perspective, the world will make a lot more sense to people. That's why it's not good to separate nothing. Because the world is a part of one energy, one big energy. Y'all hit that subscribe button as y'all tuning in, tapping in. Yeah, hit that subscribe. Yeah, everybody got to get their rest. That's what nighttime is made for your body to rest. The daytime is made for you to get up, get out, try to make something shake. Yep. That's a part of nature's clock. Yeah, that's a part of nature's clock. I know I'm back. Let me put my feet up. Sitting straight up, boy, ain't good for my back. But talk to me, chat. Y'all know I talk back. What's up, chat? But yeah, if Trump do anything over there, boy, it's finna be rough. That's why Europe is coming out and said, "Nah, Trump, don't do nothing." That's why Trump had a meeting with his people, because everybody told him, "Trump, you just went to Saudi Arabia and all them countries and signed them deals to save the American economy. If you do anything with Iran, you gonna throw all that out the window." Even though they involved sneaking and geeking. Even though they is sneaking and geeking, if they put a finger on it, like, oh, America did this, man, it could be rough. It's gonna be rough. Man, all that Trump did over there signing them deals, it's gonna be for sure. I mean, he went over there for nothing. Them people gonna want their plane back. But what a lot of people don't realize, the Muslim world is already connected. I can't speak for the Arabs, but the Muslim nations, that this is see, this chess, this ain't checkers. People just playing it how it go. Because the way the world looking at it, why should we be the cause of conflict when we see the people causing conflict? They gonna mess around and unalive themselves. That's basically what America doing. The leadership, the arrogance of white supremacy. Now you see where their arrogance has got them, causing mischief in the land, acting niggardly. Now they've picked on somebody that now they thinking like, oh, we shouldn't have messed with them folk. They thought they was weak. They thought they was weak. Them people over there ain't weak. The Persians been around longer than America. That's an ancient place. Them people ain't weak. What a lot of people don't realize, before America ended Iraq, Iran, NATO and America was funding Iraq to attack Iran. And they held their ground by themselves. Very smart people. See, a lot of people think Muslims are stupid, when Muslims are part of the reason that the world has intelligence. It's not the Christians. literature, writing, mathematics. That all came from Islamic nations. Europeans had to go to school in Islamic countries in Africa. Example, Timbuktu. The great Greek and Roman scholars. Come on now. So I don't think Islam get the credit that is due. Even though I'm a new Muslim, what I've been learning, yeah, Islam don't get the credit that is due. Patience. See, I see all the Anglo people, the Christian people, they in a rush to see action. But you see that Iran was patient. You see what patience will get you? Sophie, you don't know their ambitions. Their ambitions is justice. Do the right thing. Who, Sophie? Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Oh, I'm not giving America credit. I said Islam, Sophie. I didn't say America give America credit. America credit for what? For causing mischief and mayhem? Chaos and destruction? Brother. How you feeling? Good. Yeah, because the Crusades are still going on. The Crusades never stopped. That was the war between Islam and Christianity. So America not gonna do that. Yeah, America not gonna do that. But God is working. It don't matter what America do. At the end of the day, what we watching, boy, is God working. Well, no, you gotta blame people, lazy people for that. Because how you let a small group of people run the masses? See, people gotta have a heart for change. See, if you have a group of miserable people, they're in a company. So if they could look at each other and, oh, we all miserable. Misery loves company. See, that's the environment of the wicked. See, this side of the world is different from that side of the world. Yeah, people want to be fair on this side of the world, all across the board. So that's something that you can control, is your condition. Look at me, I changed my condition. Even though I did have help though. But you gotta want to change. See, the people that's in messed up conditions, they don't really want to change, because if they did, they would do whatever they need to do to change their conditions. That's like a woman being abused by her husband. Some women, they'll change their condition immediately. But some women take them years and years. Some of them never change their condition. They just accept what they got. So you gotta want to change your condition. Yep. But yeah, y'all, this wasn't gonna be no long live, y'all. I gotta make some runs this morning. Yeah, I go get some paperwork fixed real quick. So what we'll do is let me make these runs. Got my partner here. And now, cause the earlier the better. We don't want to get caught in no lines and yeah. So we're gonna make these runs, and I'm gonna be back to tap in with y'all. Yeah, the earlier the moving, the earlier, you know, the early bird get the fat worm. Yeah, early bird get the fat worm. You know, so big salute to everybody that tuned in, tapped in. Y'all make sure I hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back. We'll be back. I'm gonna finish my tea, make these early morning moves, and we'll be back to check in. So let's keep our fingers crossed that Trump fall all the way back. You know, he ran on no wars, stopping wars. So let's hope that he sticks to that. It looked like he having, you know, second thoughts. Yeah, fall back, Trump. I think everybody need to hashtag fall back, Trump. So if you're on Twitter, social, hashtag fall back, Trump. Yeah, fall back before he mess up the bag for everybody. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody. I'm gonna say before he mess up the bag for America. Yup. See, his people had to pull him to the side the other day. They had a meeting at the White House. And he came out like, look, we'll give them 2 weeks. Shit, if Israel keep getting bombs dropped on their head, boy, they ain't got 2 weeks. So I think they want to see how far this gonna go. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. Stay up to pray up to stay up. And we'll be back. Leave me some comments. Let me know what y'all think. Should we come back and do a part 2 of this? Let me know, chat. Talk to me, chat. Leave me some comments. But we'll definitely be back, though. Y'all give me a couple hours. Go get this, get some corrections done on my paperwork real quick. And I'll be back, y'all. Salute to the chat. Love y'all, chat.